Allen and Unwin and Wave Sound presents an unabridged recording of The Campers by Maryrose Cuskelly, narrated by Brigid Gallacher. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places and incidents are products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual events, locales or persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. Hark, hark, the dogs do bark. Beggars are coming to town. Some in jags and some in rags, and one in a velvet gown. Traditional English nursery rhyme. 1. It was Snow White. Leah recognised the buttercup yellow skirt, fitted blue bodice and red paned sleeves from the animated Disney version she'd watched with her sister Neve when they were kids. She couldn't remember who'd given the DVD to them. It wasn't something Geraldine would have ever thought to buy for her daughters. This version of the fairest of them all was a far cry from the creamy cartoon girl that Leah and Neve had wept over as she lay in her pristine glass coffin. This was fairy tale princess turned feral. Black dreadlocks hung to their shoulders, chest hair erupted from the bodice's neckline, muscular legs and arms propelled them forward. The torn sleeves of the dress flapped about the swell of their biceps. Leah could tell that, even from behind the large plate glass window looking out onto Gideon's paddock on the opposite side of the road. It was barely light outside, the tops of the tallest eucalypts in the park only just illuminated by the sun's rays, but Leah could now see other bodies resolving out of the shadows. A sparse, ragtag crew of 3 trailed behind Snow White. One of them, in more or less conventional dress, pushed a supermarket shopping trolley. Its wheels bumped across every rock and root jutting above the desiccated grass, setting to clatter whatever was in the trolley, trash or treasure. 2 distorted animal shapes brought up the rear. There was a sauntering rabbit, or at least someone in a rabbit onesie. The hood of the garment was pulled low over its face, ears sagging in skewed hooks. Behind the rabbit capered a slight figure, wearing a skirt that reached her ankles and a singlet top that barely covered her breasts. An oversized bird's head, possibly papier-mâché, with a hooked beak and a smattering of feathers swayed atop her neck. The bird woman staggered, her arms held out at her sides. Drunk, Leah thought, or maybe she was simply trying to balance the awkward construction on her shoulders. Was Leah watching a procession?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?